Hey guys, welcome back to Easy Live. Today we continue and conclude, hopefully, our match at the Shanghai Masters semi-finals, leading Jack Lisowski by 9 frames to 7 going into this final episode of the semi-final. Hopefully this is the final one. Just need one more frame. Jack needs to take all 3. Hopefully we don't let that happen. We've just taken 2 frames on the trot. You know, since 6-5 down we kind of turned this match around, winning 4 out of the last 5 frames to lead 9-7. So, you know, we've broken the curse of not being able to win more than 1 consecutive frame. So we've done that twice now, from 6-5 to 7-6 up, and then from 7-all to 9-7 up. So yeah, doing pretty good. We've broken the deadlock. So, you know, yeah, hopefully tomorrow we can get into the, we can get our claws into the final, whoever we're playing. Hopefully we will be playing the final. You know, that's why I say hopefully. And we have been given a chance in this frame to put the match to bed, so can we do it? Oh, it's a nice opening red. Hasn't really left us on in prime position, but we are on an easy enough green. Pretty good at these shots, but I'm nervous on this one. I didn't think I'd miss it to that side. I think cue ball skin. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought it?
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Who would have thought it? I didn't see that happening. Well, that's not a very good shot.
Jack Lisowski, 1.
I've been given another chance. Slightly tougher opening pot this time. Well, a much tougher opening pot, really. Going for it there. That seems to have been my key in this tournament, though. That seems to have been my strength in this tournament. Long potting, yes, that's what you're thinking, but my strength really is for going for pots and committing to them. I think basically what I'm trying to my strength is my strength is being brave, and accepting the consequences if I miss. And I think I've just got them. And you know, I've taken a lot of wholehearted shots, especially that shot against Judd Trump. When I was watching it back. You know, the deciding frame against Judd Trump, that opening long pot. When I was watching that frame back, I actually realised I didn't need to play that shot. There was a much easier pot that way, and I just didn't notice it. You were probably watching it thinking, yeah, there's an easier red, what are you doing? Okay, that's not what I would have dreamed of last night, this shot. I wouldn't have dreamed of having to play this shot, I'll tell you that, but I could have had nightmares about much worse. So I'll take what I've got. It's a good shot. Those shots are always tricky. You can never know if they've gone in. So Dave Hendon has called it a loose shot. Yes, but Dave, that's because you don't know about plants. As far as you're concerned, a plant is just something that grows in. It's just something that comes out of the ground and, you know, has fruits comes off plants. You're thinking, you know, fruit, not veg. Veg comes out of the ground. I think that's the difference between fruit and veg. Fruits comes from plants, and veg just grows out of the ground. Like obviously, you can imagine carrots. I think it's the best example that comes to my mind. Carrot obviously grows straight out of the ground. You know, but obviously, let's say a tomato comes off a plant. Apples, it comes off a tree. Banana, I'm sure it comes off a plant or a tree. Otherwise it wouldn't be considered a fruit. Orange, well I've never actually seen an orange tree, but probably comes off a plant. I certainly don't think oranges come out of the ground. I can imagine something like parsnips come out of the ground and not out of a plant. They are a vegetable after all, root vegetables, I think that's what it's all about. But I'm certainly no chef, nor am I a scientist, so I'm not no Chris Whitty or any professional scientist, you know. Well, I don't think Chris Whitty specialises. Well, I don't know. I don't think, you know. You never know. He might specialise in root vegetables. I don't know, but it's not what you first think of when you think of Chris Whitty. Put it that way. You don't think of root vegetables and fruits. You know, I don't think he's a gardener. I don't know any professional gardeners, although I know my granddad likes gardening. I know somebody else who doesn't just love gardening, they love their garden. Absolutely love their garden, they live for their garden. I don't know if they actually, I don't know, they go somewhere during the day. I won't disclose how I know this person. Just an old friend, I suppose, but... And, yeah, they love their garden. This person, you know... I have my suspicions that they even got a job as a professional gardener, because I think they do have a job, or they go somewhere. I don't know, they didn't want to mention it to me. I don't know if they're a gardener. It should be. They seem pretty good at their job. They seem pretty good at gardening. They seem very good at it. They seem to love gardening passionately, you know. Big hobby for them, big pastime. Probably not talking about any of you guys watching the video when I say an old friend, so, you know, unless I am talking about you. And even if I am, I know I've got plenty of friends who do gardening, so yeah, you're probably not going to know which one I'm talking about, so it probably isn't you.
Tricky part along the cushion here. 7 on that spot. He'll be happy with that.
So I want a break of 13, leading by 20 points, someone leading by 31 points to 11. Yes, there we go. There we go. Bounce. Oh, got another stumbling block to overcome. Missed a shot from the cushion a few in the World Championship. It knocked us out, missing that shot. It wasn't any pot that Robertson did. It was us missing. But that was very good. And with all intent, we're on our way to the final here. This frame will get us into the final if we win it. Will propel us into the final. Best of 21 frames it will be. Over Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Friday I'll play the first 8 frames, Saturday I'll play 8 more. Then that'll leave me a potential 5 frames on Sunday, so... Yeah, it'll be nice to win the match in this frame, you know, it'll kind of just like... It'll feel like I've won this match by a clear margin rather than just scrape by. Just something I'm yet to do against a top player, you know. Win it by a margin of more than 1 frame, but I haven't won it yet.
You won't want to overhit this.
Have not won it yet. It's going to hit this really softly. I'll hit a red, definitely.
He's navigated his way out of the snooker, but he hasn't left the cue ball safe.
Well,
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
You got to say it's his last chance saloon for Jack. Judd Trump's best friend, you know. You know, if we'd lost that quarter final to Judd, well, it would have been a clash of the best friends. But no, save it for the final because that's when they like to. That's when they like to clash. So I'm just thinking in my head who's going to be the opponent in the final. We'll probably find out even if we lose this round. I don't mean to be rude because what I'm effectively saying is Jack's probably not going to win the tournament.
14.
I don't see him getting on this red. No, he hasn't bothered. In my head, did he just foul that?
Foul on this.
Yeah, he did.
Jack Lisowski, 20. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 6. Free ball. Let's see what
Well, playing with the free ball. I won't play the blue. I'll play the green. Not a good shot though.
1.
To get onto the red.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket.
Well, I wasn't playing the pot as Dave Hendon thought, but I was just playing a very nasty snooker.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1.
He's only got really one escape route here, you'd have to say. I think he got out of that. And wow, what an escape it was. Because if I miss... Because now, what a chance he'll have. That was an out mistake that he's done that. That's just an excellent shot that we couldn't have really seen coming. So fair play to Jackpot for that. He might well be feeling like he's won the jackpot after that shot. And wow, what a miss that was. Just about an absolute mile. Would like the cue ball to run past the green, and it hasn't done. Dear, oh dear.
That hasn't really worked out.
Well, luckily for us, we've just been put back.
Jack Lisowski, 4. Free ball. He really needs to be mindful of pace here. Doesn't want to overhit this.
Might well be playing the exact same shot. Yeah, haven't got out of it. Would like to run past the green. Well, again, another chance for Lisowski.
Not sure what happened there, but that's a poor shot.
Right, we've been put back.
Foul and a miss. Jack Lisowski, 4. Free ball. But be aware how important pace is for this shot.
We've hit it this time. Looks like we got it safe as well. What a result. Looks like we've even got a snooker. What an epic result that was, wow. And we've now been given the chance to win the match. So for Jack Lisowski, he'll be kicking himself for not taking those free ball shots on the brown, you know, when he had them. Had such a great chance. Now does the yellow pot into its pocket? Does the yellow pot into this corner pocket? I think it does. So it's just a matter of tapping the blue in, tapping the yellow in, getting on the green, and we're on our way to the final. Does just about brush past the yellow.
Pretty straightforward shot here.
Passes the brown, in it goes. We're on a straightforward enough green, you have to say.
8.
And now you can only tie.
Just needs the green.
So this will be the first time we beat a top player by a margin of more than one frame. We've done it, we're into the final. What a way to bounce back after the embarrassment of the China Championship first round, and also the World Championship Neil Robertson defeat. I know he kind of just got on a roll and every mistake cost us a frame. That was why we lost that match. We probably didn't play as bad as to lose 13-7. I suppose we did kind of put our 2 pennies worth in at the end though, trying that fight back. And then, you know, initially I just wanted to win one frame, but then after I won a couple, after I got it back to 12, maybe even when I got back to 12-4, but certainly a 12-5, I kind of believed I can win this match. You know, I've just won a couple of good frames. If I can carry on playing like this, why can't I win this match? What, because I'm 8 frames behind? Yeah, right, I can win this frame. I can win this match. And, you know, I genuinely believed I could win it, and I didn't win it in the end. I was disappointed. But you could say, you know, you lost that frame. It was unfortunate, but if it weren't that frame that you lost, there were so many other frames that you could have lost after it. So, can't blame yourself, but no one will care that I missed that I didn't get that black in. It will amount to nothing, and we are cheering to the crowd, raising our fists, and there you have it, the most glorious result screen we have had. I think the most glorious result screen we have had ever, because we've beaten a top 16 player on Pro Plus, on hard difficulty AI, so and by more than one frame, you know. Played 17 out of the 19 frames we made, and the most glamorous part is obviously that second stat, highest break, 147. We've made a maximum break in this match in frame 8. You know, Jack Lisowski did show signs of his best at some point. You know, 6-5 up. He could have easily gone 7-5 up. You know, a couple of days ago, but that was the key moment. We stole that frame. We pinched it, tied at 6-6, and you know he had a chance to tie up at 8-8, but we pinched that frame as well to go 9-7, and then that was a decent enough last frame that we got to win. You know, 10-7. I'd say it's a well-deserved victory. So you know, we scored 1,114 points, just 3 points over what would have been quite a funny number if we'd ended up with it, 1,111. But we scored 1,114 points, meaning that Jack scored 673 points. So, who are we going to play in the final? My predictions are between Mark Williams, Neil Robertson, Mark Selby, John Higgins, maybe Kyron Wilson. You know, let's have a look who we're going to get. Who are we going to get? Let's have a little gander. That's even what I think it is. Have a look, have a gander, I think that's what they say. Williams! So there it is, Willow, well number 3. This final is not going to get us any ranking points though if we win or lose. But there you go, there you see it, best of 21 frames. First to 11 frames in the final. This is going to be an epic final, hopefully. Hopefully we can claim our first title of the season. Hopefully we can get into the Champion of Champions. You know, there's a lot on stake here, no ranking points. You know, it would just be nice after. You know, it will really fill me with confidence if we win this tournament. It's a pretty epic record at this tournament, you know. So we whizzed past the quarterfinals. Well, we didn't really. We built a big lead against Trump at 3-0 to beat. Ended up winning him 6-5, beating him 6-5. And there you go, Jack Lisowski. We've defeated 10-7 and 0-0 Mark Williams. So there you have it. So we've skipped out a lot of the early tournaments. Riga Masters I don't want to play, and World Open I'm not too bothered about. European Masters, maybe I shouldn't have skipped that. But at the end of the day I ain't too bothered. Paul Hunter Classic I didn't want to play, and it's just a boring event, I'm sorry to say. But respect to Paul Hunter, of course, still. Who the event was probably named after, presumably. Well, I'm pretty sure it was named after him. I mean, there is a massive clue in the name, considering he was quite a good snooker player who died at a young age, I'm pretty sure. And there's an event with his name in the title, I'm pretty sure it was named after him. They even got a trophy named after him, I think it's the Masters trophy, the one that looks like a snooker triangle. And then, yeah, we skipped the 6 reds out. So, yeah, we've skipped the Indian Open. We failed to qualify for the China Championship. That was a total embarrassment. 5-0 defeat to James Cahill. Yeah, so after this Shanghai Masters, I'll be heading off to the International Championship. I'll probably skip the English Open. I'm really not too fussed about home nations. If I get there, it'll be the Champion of Champions as well. Then I'll do UK Championship. I might give Championship League a try. Give Masters a try. Coral World Grand Prix, I'll probably play in that. My spirits are high enough by that point. Shootout, I'll play in that. Players, I'll play in that. Tour, I'll play in that. World Championship, why wouldn't I play in that? May well go for the home nations option. You know, may try and win them all. I was going to say I might try and do the European events. Well, not the European events, that's not what they call the Bet Victor series. It's the Bet Victors. They're the Gibraltar Open Shootout, European and German Masters, but I've already skipped out. Excuse me, I've already skipped out the European Masters, so yeah. And there's the rankings. So we're behind Trump, Higgins, Williams, Robertson, and Selby. Beaten 2 of those players to get here. Sorry, beaten 1 of those players to get into the final. Judd Trump. Other than that, we've beaten we've beaten rank. We've beaten. Who have we beaten? Number 10. Jack Lisowski, and number 13, David Gilbert. So there's our trophy cabinet. We got the European Masters. Can we get the Shanghai Masters on there? Well, time will tell. First to 11 frame final, and that will be for next time. That will be for the weekend. So yeah, 2 videos a day. Hopefully you're going to really enjoy that. I really did enjoy the European Masters final. We kind of eased to a 9-3 victory over Trump in that. But yeah, it was really good. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and thank you very much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series. See you soon. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.